Sexual reproduction has its advantages. So, what are these advantages? Sexual reproduction produces variation in offspring. These images show some examples of genetic variation in animals and plants. For example, colour, size or height, and also sweetness when it comes to fruit. There are many other examples, and not all physical, some could be behavioural. So how is variation an advantage? If there is a change in the environment, variation may give an organism a survival advantage over others. Let's look at this example of colour variation in beetles. The colour of the brown beetles means they can easily blend in against the tree bark. It provides camouflage, while the green beetles stand out more. In this first image, a new predator arrives and it can easily identify the green beetles and eat them. In this example, the change in the environment is the arrival of this new predator. More of the brown beetles survive as they're better camouflaged. What does this mean? Variation may give an organism a survival advantage over others that makes them more likely to survive and reproduce. So in this example, the brown beetles survive and reproduce, passing the variation on. This is known as natural selection. You will learn about natural selection elsewhere in the course when we look more at evolution. How can we use natural selection to our advantage? We can speed up natural selection through selective breeding. Selective breeding is when humans breed plants and animals for particular genetic characteristics. This is also covered in detail elsewhere in the course. Humans have bred food crops from wild plants and domesticated animals for thousands of years. Hundreds of thousands of years ago, there was an ancient wild cow species called an auroch, which you can see on the left. By selectively breeding cows with high milk production, we've produced domesticated cows, which are smaller and more docile or tame. Selective breeding can increase food production. For example, we get a higher milk production in domesticated cows compared to their wild ancestors. You should be able to explain the general advantages of sexual reproduction for any organism if given appropriate information in the exam, but you don't need to know any specific examples, such as this.
Thanks for watching. If you want to take your GCSE revision to the next level, head over to launchpadlearning.com and check out our smart learning platform that's been designed to get you top results in your exams. We cover your whole specification and make revision fun with interactive quizzes, easy-to-follow videos, and more. You'll be kept motivated by your own AI tutor who's here to support you every step of the way. To check it out for yourself, click here. Or click here to keep watching a selection of the videos from our full GCSE Biology course. See you there!